Are you looking for the best projectors for gaming? In this video, we will look at some of the best projectors for gaming on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. XGIMI Horizon Ultra Projector. We chose XGIMI's Horizon Ultra as the best 4K projector you can get in 2024 and stand by that recommendation if you'd like to use it primarily for gaming. Everything from its premium metal remote, surprisingly more high-quality feeling than plastic, to its industrial design, to overall performance is a slam dunk. We played Nintendo Switch games on this projector during our tests, and were consistently impressed with its color accuracy, response time, and overall fidelity. Any missed frames were on account of the game, not this hardware. The Horizon Ultra allowed us to fully appreciate the candy-colored Penny's Big Breakaway and Star Ocean. Second Story are especially. Gamers who play on the Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5 will appreciate the fact that this projector supports Dolby Vision, the latest HDR, High Dynamic Range, video standard. Games that support HDR have even deeper colors, and the Horizon Ultra will allow you to see every one. One of this projector's most surprising features is its relatively robust stereo speaker system, which was developed by Harman Kardon. The speakers were so good that we never felt the need to plug in an external pair, as game soundtracks and dialogue were clear and rich. The projector is equipped with an HDMI ARC audio return channel port, so you'll only need a single cable to connect it to a surround sound system. The only issue with this projector is that it only has 2 HDMI ports, which could pose a problem for multi-platform gamers. The best solution is to hook the Horizon Ultra to an AV receiver, but that's an added expense. You can also get an HDMI splitter if you'd prefer. Number 2. BenQ X300G Gaming Projector. BenQ has been making projectors and monitors specifically suited for gamers for several years now, and the X300G proves the company isn't slowing down. Its lower bulb luminosity and screen size range kept it from being our number 1 choice, but it has no major downsides. In fact, its 150-inch maximum display size will likely be just fine for most people because of space limitations. That said, its lower than average throw ratio means the limiting factor will likely be the size of your wall or screen, not the depth of your room. On a technical level, the X300G checks all the boxes gamers would need for a projector. It supports HDR, has a game mode that optimizes its performance to reduce input lag as much as possible, and supports spatial audio for more immersive sound thanks to a DSP, digital signal processor, chip. This is the only projector for gaming we're recommending with a built-in passive radiator on the bottom to improve bass performance. The X300G runs on Android TV, so you can access the latest apps through it directly, which is helpful for non-gaming purposes. Number 3. Hisense PX2 Pro Gaming Projector. Hisense's PX2 Pro requires a huge financial commitment, but it makes gaming on a projector possible for people in tight spaces. It has an incredibly small throw distance and can create a 100+ inch screen while being only a couple of feet away from your wall. If you have an existing media center with a TV on top of it, you can simply replace it with a PX2 Pro and be good to go. This style of projector feeds an image through multiple a concave mirror and curved lenses to achieve its ultra throw performance. The result is the ultimate projector for those with little room to spare. The downside to this style of projector is that its maximum screen size is lower than most projectors for gaming. Still, the difference between playing on a 65-inch display and 130-inch display is significant, and its increased luminosity more than makes up for this shortcoming. This is the largest projector for gaming we're recommending, but Hisense used this extra space wisely. The PX2 Pro is equipped with a 30-watt audio system with support for Dolby Atmos right out of the box, 3 HDMI ports, including an ARC port, and a video system that supports Dolby Vision and can show 107% of the BT.2020 color gamut. If color accuracy and audio fidelity are your biggest concerns when playing games, you won't find a finer 4K projector than the PX2 Pro. The inclusion of an extra HDMI port is a very welcome feature for multi-platform gamers who want to keep all of the current generation consoles hooked up at once. Number 4. Dangbei Atom Gaming Projector. Leave it to Dangbei to make a mini projector that can stand comfortably with models that cost double the price and take up a lot more room. Every feature you'd want for gaming. Support for HDR10, built-in speakers that sound very good given their size, a 1200 lumen bulb, and the ability to project a 180-inch screen are all present. Extra features, like a processor that can handle running Google TV with Optoma Netflix support, the ability to trigger the Google Assistant, and an auto keystone correction feature that keeps your screen looking tidy, are also available. It's hard to find any fault with the Dangbei Atom, given its ultra-thin and compact profile, given every feature the company managed to cram into this projector. Gaming on the Dangbei Atom using a Nintendo Switch went very well. Colors look good, games sounded pretty rich, and there wasn't a discernible amount of latency when playing games like The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, which admittedly runs at 30 frames per second. In its own right, the Atom, which clocks in at just 1.87 inches thick and under 3 pounds, is a technical triumph of engineering. That said, a 1080p image projected on a 100-inch screen does look worse than one at 4K. This wasn't an issue when playing games on the Nintendo Switch, which tops out at 1080p, but was noticeable when watching videos, and would be a bigger deal when playing on more powerful consoles or a PC. Our only other complaint is that its single HDMI port means you'll be swapping out consoles whenever you need to play a new title. Number 5. Nebula Mars 3 Gaming Projector. If true portability is your must-have feature in a projector for gaming, look no further than Nebula's Mars 3. It's the only model we're recommending that can run on battery power for up to 5 hours, though we suspect that'll be a lot lower if you run the machine at its maximum brightness setting. And it gets bright, which is why it's one of our favorite projectors for daylight viewing. Still, for nighttime outdoor gaming sessions, it's hard to beat the ability to play mobile games on a big screen. It's also an excellent choice if you'd like to use your projector for mixed use cases, as its built-in operating system will allow you to stream videos from popular services, including Netflix, any place you have an active internet connection, or USB-C to HDMI cable. On the tech spec side, you'll have to give up a little bit for the sake of portability, namely brightness. At 1000 lumens, this projector has the second dimmest bulb out of all our recommendations. The Mars 3 will still work perfectly fine in fully dark rooms, but will struggle when there's light leakage. Nebula said it fine-tuned the Mars 3's video system using AI for consistent performance. This projector does only supports HDR10 rather than Dolby Vision, so you'll give up some color reproduction. That said, Nebula didn't skimp out in other areas, namely the projector's audio system. Number 6. XGIMI MoGo 2 Pro Gaming Projector. If you'd like to game on a projector that costs under $500, your best choice by far is XGIMI's MoGo 2 Pro. Let's get its one big con out of the way. At 400 lumens, this is the dimmest projector for gaming we're comfortable recommending. It's designed to be used exclusively in pitch-black rooms at night. This limitation may be a deal breaker for some, but if you're fine with it, you'll be rewarded in other ways. XGIMI managed to fit a 2-speaker audio system, chip fast enough to run Android 11 sans Netflix, object avoidance, and auto keystone correction into a very small package. It lacks HDR, which will matter most if you play games on a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, but Nintendo Switch owners won't be missing out. A feature called uninterrupted keystone correction will keep your screen up to 200 inches in size, looking even while you use it. While it's not as performant as our other projector recommendations, its price is hard to beat, and XGIMI has proven it knows how to eke out as much performance as possible from its hardware. If you're a casual gamer who wants to play on the biggest possible screen, this is your answer. Number 7. UHD 38X Gaming Projector. The Optoma UHD 38X is a solid 4K gaming projector, offering a blend of performance and quality that caters to both gamers and home entertainment enthusiasts. With true 4K Ultra HD resolution and 8.3 million addressable pixels, The UHD38X delivers an exceptionally detailed image. This high level of detail ensures a sharp, immersive visual experience, whether you're diving into a game or enjoying a movie. Gamers will particularly appreciate the UHD38X's ultra-fast 240Hz refresh rate and enhanced gaming mode, which together offer blur-free visuals and an impressively low input lag of just 4.2 milliseconds at 1080p and 16 milliseconds at 4K UHD. This responsiveness is crucial for smooth gameplay and a competitive edge, making the projector ideal for those who demand high performance. The projector also supports HDR10 and HLG technologies, which makes whites brighter and blacks deeper, so HDR content is rendered with vivid colors and dynamic contrasts. With a brightness of 4,000 lumens, the UHD38X performs exceptionally well in various lighting conditions, from dim home theaters to brightly lit rooms and outdoor settings. Number 8. Optoma HD146X Gaming Projector. You don't need to spend a fortune to blow up your game's image, as Optoma's HD146X projector lets you play on a picture stretched up to 300 inches. The grand size is aided by its dazzling 3,600 lumen brightness, so you're good to play in most spaces. Though it doesn't have HDR support, the projector still delivers stunning detail and vivid colors in full HD, and its game mode optimizes color and contrast. Given the price point, it doesn't have the speediest response times, but the 16 milliseconds input lag and 144 Hz refresh rate when running at 1080p provide plenty of speed for fast-paced, stutter-free gameplay. However, connectivity is limited with this projector, with only HDMI, USB, and a 3.5mm audio jack. Number 9. Optoma UHC50 Gaming Projector. The Optoma UHC50 is a step into the big leagues for gaming projectors. This thing is a beast. It offers 3,000 lumens of brightness from a laser light source, letting you enjoy all that brightness without having to worry as much about prematurely burning out a bulb. The projector is ready to cast a 4K UHD picture on your walls, projector screen, or even the side of a building at up to 300 inches or as small as 34 inches. Really hitting home this projector's gaming capabilities is its 4 milliseconds input lag when running at 1080p/240 Hz. Outside of gaming, it can support 21:9 and 32:9 aspect ratios, perfect for watching movies or playing games in super ultra-wide mode. Number 10. ViewSonic P748-4K Gaming Projector. Enjoy 4K HDR on this 4000 ANSI lumen projector that offers a 60 Hz refresh rate in UHD, or go for speed in games at 1080p/120 Hz on consoles and 1080p/240 Hz on PC. Your gaming consoles offer a well-rounded experience, and they deserve a well-rounded projector. The ViewSonic P748-4K is just that. This gaming projector comes in at a more modest price than the Optoma UHD35, but it has some comparable capabilities. Enjoy console games in 4K HDR and monstrous size thanks to the bright 4000 ANSI lumen light source. While 4K is capped at 60 Hz on this projector, you can opt for a 1080p picture to enjoy 120 Hz on your consoles and 240 Hz if you're connecting a PC. At its fastest speed, the ViewSonic P748-4K has a 4.2 milliseconds input lag for responsive gaming. Not only does this projector come with a pair of HDMI 2.0 ports for your consoles, but it also has a USB-C port that can handle a Nintendo Switch video signal directly.